Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Lunchtime with Anna. I am so happy to be back, be feeling better. I am nearly at 100% better finally. I have missed you guys tremendously. I was just looking forward to this day, not only because of who I'm interviewing, but because I've missed you guys so much, and it just almost feels empty without actually having a lunchtime with Anna and somehow being a voice and to other people that may actually help them in whatever it is that they do with their walk with Christ, of course. So first thing is first, I wanted to remind everybody today that today is National Epilepsy Awareness Day. Educate yourselves. I myself live with epilepsy along as my son Nathaniel and my best friend, and for the so many other millions of people that deal with epilepsy. So it's something that you can overcome. You can do good in life. As you guys see, I still try to do things, and I do them, and I accomplish them, and I accomplish them well. So please go out there and just educate yourselves, and just tell somebody with epilepsy, I see you. I see you working hard. Keep it up. Also, there was something else, and I cannot remember. Kira Devon will be here today for Wind Up Wednesday. I have missed her tremendously to her schedule, and then me being sick, so I have missed her tremendously. So we're going to go ahead and bring her into today. So wait to see when she's going to come in during the show. Another thing is, so now I'm going to introduce you guys to this beautiful lady who I love dearly, would not give anybody an interview until I got better. And I was like, oh gosh. So here she is. She needs no introduction, but I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi, everyone. I'm Prana Songbbird. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you, Anna, for having me on the show. I'm so glad you're feeling better finally, and that we could do this together.
You know, and I just feel like I'm so special because you guys know I got to see her video shoot.
You are so special.
Yes, thank you. And my Desiree, she was like, when she saw it, like the finishing effect, she was like, I was there and I was able to watch this, and I'm just so honored that I was. But before we watch this video, I wanted to ask you, who would you like to thank before we even get started with the interview, because I know there's so many people, and I want you guys to know this song will be premiering also on Love Song and Power. Is that correct?
Yes.
So and I wanted to make sure, because it's been, so we will also be watching this on the movie Love Song and Power, which Miss Violet is the main character, and Lunchtime with Anna does make an appearance on the movie, and which is so exciting because it was my first time, and it's opened doors for me in so many ways. And I just thank you guys, and I love you guys, and we'll always love you guys for that. So any special thank yous before we even get started with the interview? And
me showing special thank yous. Thank you for allowing me that moment to say thank you. First of all, to our Heavenly Father.
Amen.
Without none of this could be possible. And Eric Crayfeld, my husband, and Marlene Palumbo, my publicist. They have been instrumental in just directing me in the right ways to get me here, to get my sound out. And obviously Tommy Meralda, Mr. Meralda, and Richie Sambora, who just without their talent, I wouldn't have had this amazing platform to jump from. And I'm just so grateful that they shared their music with me, and that, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. So thank you to so many people. And I'm sure there's so many people that right now I'm forgetting, and I'm sorry.
And no. And that's exactly how it happens. My face probably looked puzzled, but remember I told you something always goes wrong right before the show. And for some reason, the show is airing on one of the pages, but not on my main profile. And I'm wondering, I'm like, what's going on? So excuse my face. I was totally listening, but I got it going on now because I want to make sure nobody misses this interview. So I don't know what Facebook did. You know, Facebook has been doing a lot of weird stuff lately, but it's okay. We're still on here. We're still airing, and that's the important part. And yes, I could see us there now. So I know my face was probably like, you're thanking all these people. And I'm like, and I know you know the feeling because when you film, it's the same thing. It's like, what's going on?
Yeah. Luckily in filming, you can always go line.
And I could not do that. And I can't hide a face. I'm the worst at that. So I am the worst at that. So anyhow, what we're going to do now is we're going to play the song. Listen Like It's Gospel. And if you guys saw the interview that Prana and I did, I totally messed up the song.
It was the cutest mess up. It was the most adorable mess up I've seen.
What was I thinking?
Give me credit for that.
You're like, more like this, and I'm, yeah. So listen like it's gospel, and we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna play it now, and I hope you guys enjoy the video and the song, and then we'll come back with some questions for you, Prana. Okay?
Okay. Anna, can you hear me? Hmm.
'Cause I can hear you, I understand you, and I listen to the gospel. So
So
I can't get enough of that song, and there's just a certain hook there. And there it goes again. hang on. That's a good thing.
it's
That is
actually
a good thing. Huh?
it's actually really funny because I couldn't hear it.
You couldn't hear it at all?
No, I couldn't hear it, and so then I tried to go, Anna, can you hear me? And you didn't answer, so I just was like, oh, okay, I'll just be quiet.
Oh no.
That's okay. I've heard the song before. It's okay.
No. Somebody actually commented it. Did you hear it this last time when it just came up?
Yes.
Just now?
I heard the very end of the video, the very last chorus. I heard that.
So
well,
you guys,
no,
I'm gonna play you guys like a few seconds of the song because that
a few seconds came up.
we'll play the song again. Okay, we'll play the song again. I promise. I don't know what just happened there. I'm telling you. Anyhow,
no worries.
How was it for you recording this song? Listen Like It's Gospel with Richie Sambora. What was that feeling like? Because for anybody who doesn't know who he is, Bon Jovi, like Bon Jovi, like hello, we're talking about Bon Jovi. So how was that for you? Was that like
to have Richie Sambora on a song that I'm singing on it just didn't even feel like it was really happening, and then it did. And I'm in the studio, and I can hear him, and it's amazing, and it was awesome. It was a lot of fun recording this song, and but it's intimidating to know that somebody on that level is you're working with somebody on that level. So
and just was it him or Tommy Marolda, the one with Bon Jovi? Because I might be confusing them, but I'm almost
Thomas Marolda wrote the song, and he produces Bon Jovi
as well. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then Richie Sambora is the lead guitar player
on. Yeah. So that's what confused me. Okay. Yes. So yes, like it's still like wow, like we're gonna get to Marolda in a minute.
Richie Sambora is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He's a living legend. So it was an honor. It's an honor working with him.
So because I mean, and I could just I've seen like his comments under the song and stuff as we shared it, and it's just like he just seems like Prana, Anna, Eric, like just really down to earth from just reading those comments. So I'm sure he made it that much easier because Prana, this is huge, like huge.
It is. It's crazy huge. Crazy huge right now.
And so I asked about Richie Sambora. Now I'm going to ask about Tom Marolda. Okay. How was that working with him as a producer? With all the major. Okay, to give you guys some of the major artists is Bon Jovi, Richie Sambora. I Am a Dragon.
Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, huh?
Imagine Dragons.
Imagine Dragons. I'm sorry. It's my handwriting. Imagine Dragons. So when you get this big, right? And record, how was it all? Was it just like, is this really happening? Or was it just like, it's my time?
Interesting question. Mostly, is this really happening?
Absolutely.
But I'm so open to receiving blessings, and that I'm just like, oh, this is happening. It's time for this. Not so much it's like, oh, it's finally happening, but just more. I'm more on the wow, it's happening, and it's been a long, it's been a long road and an amazing road, amazing journey. But back to Tommy, working with him was, I'm not gonna lie, it was intimidating at first because he has worked with some of the biggest musicians out there in the business, and has been for a very long time. I listen to Bon Jovi and Imagine Dragons regularly, and Bruno Mars, and so many others. The list goes on and on. And to work with somebody who, what did I do?
You muted it. That's probably what happened to me earlier.
Oh, sorry. No, I had a call come in, and I went, oh.
Yeah, that
I'm not talking to you right now. Get away from me.
Yeah, no calls. And it
Oh,
seems like everybody texts and calls when there's interviews. I know.
But Tommy, we're getting to work with somebody who's worked with people that some I've grown up listening to, some I'm new fans of, and it was hard to not get in my head with that, because I kept going, gosh, he's going to be comparing me to so-and-so sound. And then to talk with him, he instantly put me at ease. It was all of my...
Just look at your voice. Hello. Did you guys listen to the song? Like, did you guys listen to the tone? Like, she's like up there, like diva-licious style, but like classy, like with Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston. You carry that. And I'm not just telling you that because I'm sitting here interviewing you, and I know you. I know that sometimes you're probably like, man, was that me? When it comes out, it's like natural. So
I love that song so much. It was so fun and so easy to do, because I had such a great connection with it.
Absolutely. And that's what I was going to ask you, to tell me a little bit more about that video. Listen like it's gospel. Tell me a little bit more about it. I mean, because I got lucky I was there.
About the music video, or about the
music video?
The music video. The music video was great to get to go to different locations. That music video was filmed, parts of it was filmed in California. The scenes where I'm on the motorcycle, that's in California. There's scenes in Florida, Naples, Florida, and I have to thank Green Door Nursery for supplying such an amazing location. Awesome. It looks unreal. When I was walking around in there, I wish that we could capture every inch of that garden. That the landscape was done so phenomenally well and so beautiful, and it looked so magical when the sun was setting. So it was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. So shooting the video was just as much fun. It
is. And you guys, and I have to give this input because I was there. It was almost like she's a perfectionist. So she kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it and kept practicing and doing it with grace and with love. Like, I think every time it was one of these, I have to do this for my fans. It's almost like that's the feeling I got. And Desiree too. Like, Desiree really, really, really enjoyed it. And I'm just glad I was able to make it there. And be a part of that. I can never thank you enough, because I mean, I know this is like huge for you, and I'm just glad I was able to be a part of it, and I know it's going to continue growing. I know it is.
Yeah, Desiree was so cool too. I really enjoyed having her on the set, and It's always fun. I'm so used to performing live that performing or shooting a music video it's a little out of sorts for me. It's cool that I get to keep doing it over and over, because then we can say, okay, well, let's try to do it this way now. Let's cut and start from this section and do it this way. And I don't get to do that when I'm on stage. Uh,
Yeah, absolutely.
Every now and again, I do something called a diva do-over, where I'll stop it. I'm like, okay, look, stop. We're going to start this again, people, because it's like, if I'm not feeling it from the audience, or out of nowhere, I just have an idea. I'll jump off the stage and get into the audience and play with the audience. And I call that a diva do-over sometimes.
You know what? But you're entitled to that. I told you, you're up there with them girls. You're up there. You can do that. Not everybody can. I cannot tell people this is a do-over. They're going to be like, excuse me. This is not a do-over.
No, but filming, but when I'm performing, I rarely do that. Like I said, it doesn't happen all of the time. It just happens, if something strikes me right in the moment, I will stop. I'll stop. I won't obviously stop performing. What is this?
Sister is definitely talented and very pleasant on the eyes.
Thank you. But yeah, so being able to do,
you guys, Prana's really shy. let's not kind of put her on the spot. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But yeah, being able to shoot the music video and just get to have those moments where I could just keep stopping and say, and doing it from a different angle, or if we spotted some amazing flower, there was some gorgeous orchids and stuff like that. It was just so lush and gorgeous. It really hard to believe that a man created that.
It really was. Now, I have to ask about that motorcycle. Yeah. Lunchtime with then always tries to dig in a little bit deeper.
Dig. What you got? Motorcycle. Right? I love it.
For the video.
Yes.
Now you look comfortable in it.
Oh, I love it.
Comfortable.
I love it.
Was this your motorcycle or is this a loaner?
No, that's my Ducati. That's mine.
Woo! Yes. I might have to go visit her one day. I might have to ask her where she lives.
Do you ride?
I do. And I haven't in a while. And I was just like, I know, because I wasn't there for that part of the recording of the video, of course. I was like, I know she must have had so much fun, because I am a thrill seeker. And I know you are too, now that I know that was yours. So you guys heard it here. That was her own baby.
Yes, I love it. And yes, I would absolutely love to go on a ride with you. That would be so much fun. Though that one was in California, so my Ducati is still in California, unfortunately, because we had to fly out to do filming in other places. So I had to leave my baby there. My other baby, I shouldn't say he's not my only baby. Got my kid too.
Yeah. So maybe while I am over in either of the two states, maybe you'll have it there, and I might go visit you in one of the states, and we will ride together. And obviously you answered my next question. It was, are you a fan, or was this something new for you? So obviously.
Yes, I love it. I love to ride. There's no feeling quite like it. You'll get it. Absolutely. But if you're not a rider, just to be able to, especially ride in a location like Northern California where the vineyards are, to ride through or past the vineyards when the sun is going down and you can see the mountains in the background. It was so picturesque. So very
okay. So Prana, this is my Like, are you in my head? Because my next question to you was
What?
what was it like going to California to film the scenery, the shoot? And you just kind of just said it like you just kind of answered that.
I absolutely adore California. I got to live there during a small part of my childhood, and so it always feels like going home. You know, when I go back to California, it's easy and fun, and I always look forward to being there.
Awesome. Awesome. My next question is, and I have like two more questions from audience, and I'm going to put them up there for you in a minute.
Okay.
So I heard that you had an audience while you were filming. And of course, we're talking about the video. Can you tell us all about that?
Oh, it was great. I didn't really know what was going on at the time, but it was while we were filming on location in California. We were in this what is it? It's sort of like a state park, and there's this gorgeous little wooden bridge that goes over a creek. Now there wasn't a whole lot of water going through the creek at the time, and so I decided to climb. I was like, that's going to be a great spot. Let's go down there. So we're down in this little creek bed with this great bridge behind us. And while we were filming, Eric was doing close-ups of me. And at some point there was a couple who were each on horses, and they had gone by and they were stopping. People on horseback were stopping and watching us film. And we were just like, oh, you know, and it's like, look at the horse. Maybe we should get that in, but we didn't,
Yeah.
you know. And so we go back to filming, and then a few minutes later, another couple comes across the bridge and they just start dancing. And it turns out the gentleman who was dancing used to dance professionally. He toured with a ballet troupe all around the world. And so he's doing these gorgeous leaps and pirouettes and everything behind me, and I didn't know what was happening until after the fact. And when we were leaving, they met us in the parking, or they were in the parking lot. They also had a horse with them. One of them, I guess, had a horse that they were walking. I didn't get to see the horse though. And so
I know you love horses.
I do love horses. I do. And so they were loading up their horse, and I got to pet the horse. So while they were loading up, I got to go over there and commune with the horse. And, you know, and we got to talk to them and find out their story. And yes, they had a lot of praise, and it was fun meeting them and to just see how people reacted to the song. Just, you know, nobody asked them, hey, come listen to this. They stopped and started dancing just their own will. So that was really cool. And that was one of the first times I think that I went, wow, this song is gonna really move people. Hopefully emotionally, but definitely physically, by the way that guy was.
And that's a good thing. That's a good thing, because music is felt. And that's what I love about that song. It's like, and you off air, I was telling Prana, I said, I just can't get enough of the song. I constantly play it. And, you know, we made some jokes off air, which I won't talk about on air, but, you know, some things we were laughing about. But, you know, in all actuality, it's a great workout song. It's a great song to meditate to. Like, you can use it for some of everything. So just listen to it, and you will see why. At Lunchtime with Anna is like, I love this song. Why? The couple on the bridge just started dancing. Probably the horse was too. Because they loved it. They loved it. My question for you is, are there any other plans for music placement for Listen Like It's Gospel?
Yes. Well, the first place it's going is Love Song and Power, the film that I will be one of the starring characters in that. So yeah, that's going to be the first place that it'll be
I
played.
can't wait.
And it's exciting. Love Song and Power itself has done so much for me, as far as once again getting me out there as an actress as well as a singer. So it was kind of great. This is one of one of the first big roles that I have, and it's like kind of perfect for me. That it's as a singer. I don't have all the issues that my character has. The biggest thing is that we're both singers.
Yeah.
And I'm violent and I like the color purple. Other than that, there's not a whole lot else that we connect with.
But that's the beauty of acting, right? That's the beauty of acting.
Yeah, which I absolutely love doing. And getting to work with other actors, especially people like Jason Menz. Jason Menz is such a phenomenal actor, and to get to work so closely with him was so much fun. So this song, Listen Like It's Gospel, and Love Song and Power, both coming together, just really tie both of my passions together, which is music and acting. Yeah. And I get to work with these new and incredible people like Thomas Maralda, Richie Sambora on the music end. And then I get to work with people like Jason Menz. And obviously the directors on there were fantastic. Edel Martinez and Eric Kreifeld. So many people, many people have been involved in what's going on. With
the cast is amazing. I mean, the ones I met, and I'm not gonna lie. I say the ones I met. I got to meet almost everybody because I interviewed almost everybody.
Yeah.
So I know background on like everybody. It's an amazing cast, and I just
really talented group.
Yes. So then this is I have to ask about your music because it's so good, and I'm waiting for the full album drop, because we got the song.
We got one.
I'm waiting for and hey, if you guys saw the interview, Lunchtime with Anna, try getting her next. She wasn't dropping anything, okay? I really tried for you guys. It wasn't happening. No. Miss Beautiful right here wouldn't give me nothing, nada, zilch. Nothing. So anyways, are you planning on releasing any more music for us this year? And I say us because I'm your fan too. So
for you, Anna, I'm releasing music specifically for you.
Oh, love it.
Else, but you mostly.
Awesome. I love it. I love it.
So there is definitely more to come this year, and which we're all really excited about. We're all in, I'll be jumping back into the studio to work on some more. We've already got some things that are recorded that, we're going to be pushing out pretty soon. I'm not going to give any dates. I'm just going to say coming soon. And then, but there's more that I'm working on right now. Right?
Absolutely. I'm so excited because it's just different. It's what gets your name out there, right? So big names like Prince. One thing, your talent reminds me so much of him. When I think of Prince, this is like beyond like Michael Jackson and all them. Yes, super talented. I don't take talent from anybody. But with Prince, it was just, he had his own thing. And he was so particular. And I get that from you too. I really get that sense of, okay, I want my music to be different, but be a different that's really good, that people will remember, people will because if you listen to Prince's music, and I mean, the guy was super, I mean, he was one of my personal favorites. Yes. This guy is amazing, like, and I'm very jealous with his music. Like, you can't share it anywhere, no platforms, So, but I see that, and I'm so excited, looking forward to what it is that you'll be putting out there next. I really am. I can't wait.
It's so sweet, and wow, it's just so flattering that you would compare me to Prince. He's another artist that I absolutely adored.
Absolutely.
And it's kind of cool that you mentioned him because, like Prince, with Prince, his songs, they didn't all sound the same. You know,
That's what I meant. Yes.
His voice had a sound, but somewhere where we're similar is I think he just really had a love for all genres of music. So he couldn't be really pigeonholed into, oh, this is what you'll always get when you turn on Prince. And that's kind of what you're gonna, get with me. And I hope that people like it, because not all my songs are going to sound like Listen Like It's Gospel. There will be others that are similar in feel like Listen Like It's Gospel. Mm-hmm. But the next couple songs that are coming out, they're going to be completely different. I've got one that's called The River, and it was written by Randy Stevens, who is actually a singer and musician, songwriter out of Florida, who is, who also tours all over the place. And he wrote the song, The River. That one is honestly, it feels like what you would listen to at like a backyard barbecue, just something grooving in the background.
See, and that's what makes you different. Song. I love it.
It's a real song.
You're going to be a household name. Oh. You're going to be a household name, and you guys, when I tell you, I just, oh my gosh, I can't get, what Desiree said? She just walked by and she said, well, you said Prince. Tell her I said she sounds on Beyonce's level to me. So Desiree doesn't say much. She just says it, but she has to say it and keep walking.
I love her. She's like, woman of few words. When the girl speaks, though, when she speaks, you better be listening. Desiree is so cool. Thank you, Desi. Thank
you. What's your favorite genre of music?
None. I have no favorite genre.
Love it.
I'm so blessed to have grown up in a household that really just embraced music at all ends. Because my mother was born and raised in New Orleans, I got a lot of that kind of jazz and love of country. My dad is a Motown man, born and raised, and through him, obviously a lot of Motown is just ingrained in me. But doo-wop and R&B and classical. I grew up with everything playing in the house at any random time. Any kind of song could be playing, and everybody we just danced around. We just danced around and sang while we did whatever we were doing.
Absolutely.
But music, it felt like it was always there in the background, and it
like
wasn't
natural.
And it was never just one sound. So we all in our household just have a real love and appreciation of music. So I can never say there's one that's my favorite, which is why, my songs will probably all have different feels, different grooves.
I knew it, Prince. What did I tell you? That's Prince. And see, I love music. So even just listening to that first song, I said, oh, I know where she's going with this, because her tone, I mean, it's just like that strong, you sing like an angel. You really do. And I knew, I can't wait. Now I really cannot wait. I can't wait for Love Song and Power. And I'm really, really excited about that. But I'm like 20 times more excited about this. Like, I'm like, I really can't wait. So please let me know when this is about to stop, because Anna's gonna get the album. I already got. Well, we're gonna tell the audience where they can get the song from, which I already got the first one downloaded and paid for or whatever. Because we have to make sure that we pay for our artists. Nothing's free. Even if I love Prana on a personal level, she still needs her money where it's due, and I'm a firm believer that no discounts. You do everything as it needs to be for everybody and charge as it should be. So I'm one of those that I believe that. Yes. I support anybody who does anything. But anyways, well, that's going to be my last question. Well, and then they got two more questions for you. Where can people get more information about the release? This release and of course of your shows that you have coming up, if any, with COVID, because they have been rolling out shots for everybody.
Yeah.
So, this may be a good thing.
Well, as far as finding Listen Like It's Gospel, go to Spotify. Everything else about me, you just go to pranasongbird.com.
Okay.
Try to keep it simple.
Yes. And I think you pretty much answered that question. Where is Listen to Like It's Gospel available for people to listen to? So is it only on Spotify?
No.
Available?
You can basically find it on every digital platform at this point.
I got it on Spotify, and it's not like she's like, I want $30 for the song. So just if you could try to get the song, guys, because it's worth it. Not even try. You get the song, period. Get the song. So the next question that they're asking is, so what is your message of inspiration behind this song?
Just that, I mean, what the song really means to me, I hope everybody finds something, a bit of themselves in it, something positive for them. Everybody's going to take away something a little bit different. But what I take away from the song is that, we mess up constantly, but every day is still a new day. You shouldn't stop trying to be your best, trying to strive for perfection and for for glory and grace. So and just embracing the grace that is around you, because it's always there. But it's just every day you got to get up, and sometimes it's a struggle. It's a struggle to hear it, to see it. It doesn't mean it's not there. You just got to go after it. I
don't know why I was just looking at myself.
I don't know why you're looking.
I wanted to look at you. I meant to put
the star.
So low.
I've told you this before. You're the star of the show. I'm just here to hang out with you.
I'm like, why am I looking at me? That was supposed to be for her. This is the next question they have from you. Where is she from? Please give us some background about yourself.
Originally, I was born in Detroit. I was born in Detroit. Most people don't get that vibe from me because I moved around a lot as a kid. So I've lived in I think four different states all around the U.S. And so they can't really get a distinct accent from me, from my natural voice, my natural speaking voice. But Detroit, that's hometown.
And you know what? I totally knew that answer. And I'm like, I know. But and what I love about you, Prana, is that you're just you. You're just you. And I love that spirit, because we need more people that are like that, genuinely. Like, look at your face. It's almost like clear and perfect and beautiful and just like an angel. So I'm just so grateful that you gave me this opportunity to interview you, because I know you're super, super busy and you have a million and one things to do. Now, I want to ask you the one question as far as you're concerned, because I know you don't know all numbers. You just pretty much know by what they're telling you, right? So the last time you found out, where is it that this song is like really like, they're like, yeah, they're really like digging the song in this area of the world, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah. I was kind of surprised. I haven't, I haven't gotten any real updates about it. But the UK, it's really being received well in the UK, which I was kind of like, whoa, oh, all right, awesome. Absolutely. And in Tokyo, and I'm going, I'll go to Tokyo.
Yeah,
That sounds like fun.
And so
when I
Yeah, when I told Desiree this, you know what she said? She said they really embrace music like this, and in other countries. And she's got it. So you guys heard it first here, because and I didn't mean to put you on the spot like that.
No,
It's pretty cool, like Tokyo. Like, who would have thought Tokyo? Like,
well, once upon a time when I would put something out, everybody has to start somewhere. Everybody has to start somewhere. And so when you first start out, the only people listening to you basically is your mom and dad, if you're lucky.
Family.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Because sometimes they don't even want to hear you either. They're like, okay, you just making noise in the back room again,
Absolutely.
But yeah, so to go, I've got somebody listening to me in Sweden,
Awesome.
I literally I looked at Eric and I'm like, do you know somebody in Sweden?
We have somebody in Tokyo we didn't know about in Sweden.
And I'll be so excited when COVID is a thing of the past.
Absolutely.
It's just,
Me
or
too.
the threat of it.
Me
There's
too.
going to be viruses, one virus after another. There's always something, going around. But when it's safe to really travel overseas again, I'm excited to bring this song to Australia.
I told you I want to go to Italy. I want to go interview. Like, I just want an excuse to go. So
yes, I'm going.
Next time with Anna, we'll give you an interview.
I'm going. What? Who's listening to me in Australia? Who's listening to me in Ireland?
How exciting!
I don't know, and so it's really just kind of strange that there are people that I've not met in other parts of this world that
listen to your music,
are listening to listen like it's gospel. Listen like it's gospel is traveling far beyond where I've ever gone. So it's exciting. It's exciting, and I'm excited to follow it.
Absolutely. I'm so excited, like, for you. Like, I was just like, when she told me, you guys, and I kind of had to, I'm sorry but it was just like, wow, like in Tokyo, like, who would think? But then Desiree told me, she goes, man, that's where songs like that drop. I'm telling you. Desiree doesn't say much, but when she does, it's like, boom. In your face.
She's like, Mom, everything's going on in Tokyo. And then she keeps going. Love her. I love her.
And she loves you too. You know that. And she loves, everybody that's always on set. So she does. She really does. So, Prana, I know you gave contact information, but if you could again, how to reach maybe AOK site, all of that, so that they're able to reach you first, of course, and then anything else, Love Song and Power, anything you want to mention, and any final words that you'd like to say to anybody. Period. You're free. The floor is yours.
It feels like a lot right now. Final words, they don't end. There's no finale. But to find me, you can just go to pranasongbbird.com. And you can also contact me through my publicist, Marlene Palumbo of Indian Ink Music, and also AOK Pictures. And Indian Ink is with an N. INDIENINK music. And also, you guys can find her through IMDb, Facebook. I know she's like on all social media platforms, so contact her. And sometimes it gets overwhelming, even for me. I'm sure it's probably more overwhelming for you with the song and everything, Love Song and Power, all of that coming out at the same time. So just know that just take your time, post as you can, and I there's somebody else. I'm sorry, I just remembered somebody. Diva Do-Over.
Okay. Do-over. Here we go.
So, I want to say hi and thank you to Stevie Kinchin, the writer of Love Song and Power as well. So.
Yes. Yes, Stevie Kitchen he's awesome. He's always,
really cool
he
guy.
messages me all the time, and just always is so supportive. And he's doing actually a lot of stuff for Lunchtime with Anna, which you guys will be seeing very soon. So I'm kind of told a little something. But Prana, I don't want to take up too much of your time. We interviewed a lot longer than I know you had time for, and I'm sorry, just a tad. I love you very much. I can't wait to hear. Go ahead.
And thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you're better. I'm so glad that we were able to do this. So
I'm glad it was your interview I was able to give first, because a lot of people have asked me, and I was just not feeling, to have bronchitis, pneumonia, for the ones that don't know, and bad sinus infection, and just keep getting turned away like it was nothing. I was getting worse and worse, and it was pretty bad. I could not walk. Towards the end, I could not walk from one corner of the room to the other without being fatigued. So that's when I knew it was time to go to a different state. Sure. We'll just say that. That's pretty bad, but that's what I had to do. And thank God now I'm better. So
what's right for you, as they say.
So thank goodness for that doctor.
Are we doing Kira? Is she here?
Kira sent me a message. I guess they had a storm. Well, I think we all did last night, and their powers went down. So Kira, we do love you very, very, very much. We were really hoping that we can get you on, but we will see you next week for sure on Lunchtime with Anna. And thank you so much, Prana. And you look beautiful. And she's got purple on. She looks so good in purple.
That's like my whole closet is purple. It is. I told you the character Violet. I'm just like, oh well, I like the name. Before I read the book,
like what she does.
Before I read the book, I'm just like,
I love your hair. Desiree loves your hair. We love you very much, Mama. And we will see you with your beautiful self very soon. And call me whenever you want. You got my number.
Definitely, because we got to schedule a ride.
Absolutely. That's for sure. Love you.
Bye. Thanks, everyone.
Yes, thank you to everyone. See y'all next week on Lunchtime with Anna. It'll be another good broadcast. Bye.